Hello, Peter. You're very close today. There's someone in my seat. There's someone in your seat. Yes, there is. You might be able to see in the corner. We've got a little friend again today. We've got my dog Pippi. She's sitting on our chair. She's joined us. She has joined us. I'm squashed. I know you're a bit squashed today. Well, Peter, have you got anything in your bucket anyway? Yeah, lots of things. Lots of things. Well, let's have a look. We've got an ostrich and another ostrich, and let's see if we can perch all of these in the front. Oh, this might not work. And a chimpanzee and another chimpanzee and a camel. I wonder if any of you are guessing what the story is today. And another camel. And two more. A lioness and a lion. You've got lots of animals in your bucket today. I know. Well, what's the story? Have a look over there. Over where? Oh, over here. Oh, yes, there's something else. That wouldn't have fitted in your bucket. No, that's why it's there. Ah, I wonder if any of you can tell what that is. Yep, you're right. It's an ark. I wonder if you worked out the story from the animals. We're thinking today about the story of Noah's Ark. Now, Noah was a man who lived a long okay, that's enough time ago, and he trusted God, even though what God was asking him to do sounded a little bit funny. Because this guy Noah, God said to him, I want you to build me a boat. What's funny about that? Well, the thing that's funny about that is that Noah lived in the desert. Oh. Yeah, exactly. See? Noah lived in the desert and there wasn't water in the desert, but God said, Noah, I want you to build me a boat. And you know, Noah did it. He trusted God even when he didn't necessarily understand. And once he'd built the boat, God filled the boat with all kinds of animals, pairs of most of them, and sevenses of some of them because they use them for food. All sorts of animals. And then, do you know what happened? Yeah! What happened? It rained! Well, actually, something happened before it rained. Oh? Yeah, Noah got on the boat too. Ha! Missed that. Yeah, exactly. Noah and Mrs. Noah and their sons and their wives all got on the boat, and then God shut the door of the ark. And then what happened? It rained! Yeah, it rained and rained and rained. Now here in Cumbria, we're quite used to rain, but it rained non-stop for 40 days and 40 nights. That's a lot of rain. Yeah, it's a lot of rain. And it flooded the whole earth. Now, when the rain stopped, they couldn't just get out of the boat. The earth was wet. Exactly, the earth was very wet and flooded. They had to wait until the water went down for months, until the water went down. And then, when it was safe, God opened the door of the ark and let them all out again. And do you know what God did? He made a promise. He did. He made a promise. He promised he would never flood the whole earth at once again. And how did he seal that promise? What did he put in the sky? I know. Well, I wonder if you know. Do you know what God put in the sky as a promise? Yes, that's right. He put a rainbow in the sky and he said, when you see the rainbow, remember my promise to you. Now, I've seen lots of rainbows around recently in windows and on houses, and people use rainbows as a sign of hope. And I wonder if when you see all the rainbows, you see it as a sign of hope. When I see rainbows, I always remember that they're a promise from God, that He will be with us and that He remembers His promises. So I hope when you see rainbows, you remember that God loves us, because that's what the Bible tells us. And maybe you could read a bit more about the story of Noah. It's in the book of Genesis. That's right at the beginning of the Bible. And it's chapter 6, chapter 7, and chapter 8 in Genesis. You might like to read that story. Now, I'm going to put a song this week down in that box, and the song is one called God Made Everything, and it's by that band Awesome Cutlery again, and it goes really fast. Now, my challenge to you this week is learn it! Yeah, to learn the song God Made Everything. I can do it. I used to do it in some of your assemblies, you might remember. So I wonder if you can learn the God Made Everything song. It starts, shall we do it? There's an Ant-Clan, Hanson, Jan. Yeah, exactly. Man, boy, girl, cheese flan. I wonder if you can learn that song this week. We'll see you again very soon. You take care. Bye-bye.